from a player's perspective, how will last year's development, chemistry, and chip trials pay off in a year like this?
Yeah, I think it's understanding you're, kind of back with your core group and knowing what it takes to win and how hard it is, and also just knowing, once the playoffs come, it's a new season, and what you did in the regular season doesn't matter. It's just one game at a time and survive in advance. And I think for us, knowing we went through it last year, we know what it takes to win on the road, at home, how hard it is, and no one even talks about what happened in the regular season anymore. Like, especially last year, right? Minnesota beat us in that series in the regular season, and then you get to the playoffs and we were able to grind out a win. So I think there's just so many lessons you can learn about what happens from the regular season and how you can just kind of continue to learn and improve through the playoffs. And that's something we're excited about, because obviously we haven't been playing our best basketball, but I'd say we're kind of knocking at the door to be able to do that with 12 players.
What is your biggest focus coming into the playoffs? Like, what do you want to work on the most?
Getting wins. I think it's just continuing to find what works with the unit that's out there. And it's easier said than done when you don't have that many, practice days and opportunities to do that. But at the end of the day, it's who can execute, who can do the tough things, because there's great basketball teams that are all going to be in the playoffs. And so for us, it's just making sure we can kind of hone in on our defense and doing the hard things and doing them for 40 minutes, because when we do that, we know we're a tough team to beat.
Sabrina, playoffs are when the star players shine brightest, but you guys have Emma Miesemann coming off the bench, and she would be a starter in almost any other situation. I mean, how much of a boost can she provide, similar to the way that in the third quarter she came in and kind of was that momentum shifter for you guys?
Yeah, I don't know even how many she had tonight, but a lot.
19.
Yeah, and that's like a light day for her, I feel like, at the office. So it's huge. Just knowing we have that lift off the bench, and also like she has the experience. Like she knows what it takes in this league. She's not really fazed by anything, and experience really helps, especially when you get into the playoffs, and especially for us kind of being a lower seed and having to go win on the road, and understanding like it's not easy, but also it's doable. Like, so many teams have done it, and I think we're excited to kind of be able to tell that story.
Sabrina, I'm just curious. Sandy and Stewie and JJ, Emma, everyone we've talked to tonight spoke a lot about how in these last two games of the regular season, it's about experimentation. So I just wanted to know from you, what do you think worked and what do you think maybe didn't tonight?
Yeah, we're just trying to continue to find plays and actions that not only work against the team that you're playing, but moving people in different positions and seeing kind of the counter actions to the action, right? Like, everyone knows what you run at this point of the year. Everyone knows what I do when I come off a ball screen. It's almost like that second and third action of kind of being able to play chess and figure out how you can move people around. And, we know teams are going to take certain things away. And so it's like, how do we continue to fine tune what we want to see? And it's usually in that second and third side. So for us, it's just continuing to play around with those, bringing new plays out that we haven't ran in a while, and not worrying about if it works against the team that we're playing that night, but more just continuing to get comfortable with one another in different spots.
Sabrina, Sandy talked posting about being a defensive-minded team. Just wondering how that helps on offense now when you're not having to constantly take the ball out of the basket.
Yeah, it's huge. I feel like our best offense is our transition, and so for us, it's just being active and making sure teams feel us on the defensive end, knowing when we get stops, like, we're the best team, and we know when we get out and get easy looks and don't allow defenses to get set, it just helps all of us get easier looks. Like, I don't get trapped, and other people, it's like when you have to take the ball out of the net and walk up the ball up the floor, and defenses can just get compact and get into their schemes, it makes it really difficult. And so for us, that's always kind of where we hang our hat, is trying to be the best defensive team. And now that we got everyone here, I feel like that's what we're aiming to do in the playoffs.
Sabrina, I want to ask you about with Sonia Centron, the terrific rookie season that she's had. You played on the same team in All-Star Weekend, defending her. You talk about how you've been such a guidance to a lot of young players whenever they reach out to you, and just in general. Talk about just not only defending her tonight, but her rookie season and the person that she's really become as well too.
Yeah, I'd say she's probably had one of the best rookie seasons, I think just that you could really ask for. Like, she's done everything. She defends the best player, the best wing when, on the defensive end, and then she comes down on the offensive end and is averaging great numbers while also just being poised. Like, she never is in a rush. She just kind of reads the game, and I'd say it's probably well beyond her years. Like, she doesn't look like a rookie when she's playing, and I think sky's the limit for her. And when you talk about great rookie seasons, you got to put her in that category with a lot of the greats that have been in this league that have had extraordinary rookie seasons. And this rookie class is super strong with her teammate there as well, Kiki, and just proud to see how they've grown throughout this entire season, and nothing felt like too big or too small for them. They took every game, they continue to learn, and I mean, they have so much great basketball left to be played, and that team's gonna be really good. Like, they're young, they're gonna be a really good team, and excited to just continue to see their growth.
A few more?
Stewie was just here and said that she blew a couple of assists for you. But just that two-man game, getting back to it, how comfortable is that, and how would you assess where she is now that she's a couple of games back from injury and just building up?
Yeah, I've cut her some slack, but I'm going to be coming down hard on her if she keeps missing them. But no, I mean, it's been great. It's like you kind of pick up where you left off, and you know, it's something I'm always looking for. She's a great cutter, and it's a way to get her easy looks, and it's a way to keep the defense honest. A lot of the times when they're not paying attention, and you know, it can get an easy one at the rim, she can get fouled, or she can kind of just see the ball go in, and pride myself on trying to make her job as easy as I can, and feel like I was able to do that tonight.
Sadly, Coach Brundell has talked about, you know, build them up, especially coming back from injury. So in your eyes, in your ideal vision, what does being fully built up look like, especially with time of the essence at this point with only one game left?
Are you talking about me or the team?
You, or both.
I'm built. I'm up.
Perfect.
I'm up.
So how about the team?
Yeah. I mean, I think with the team, it's especially with Niara, like, who hasn't been back for a while, you don't want to just throw her in the fire. And I think for us, she's kind of like a secret weapon. You know, she had key moments to where she won us Game 5 in the finals, and we knew we can rely on her. And that's something that we're going to continue to use through the playoffs. But we don't want to, you know, throw her in too quick. And, you know, she's been out for a while. And so for us, it's just continuing to build chemistry with the people coming back, fine-tuning what, you know, our lineups are going to look like, who's going to play how much, but also it's just staying ready. It's knowing, like, anytime your number's called, you got to be ready to go out there and do your job. And that's a big part of being a great teammate, is we rely on them, and we've relied on them this whole year, our bench, to be able to come in and play big minutes with a lot of injuries. And you know, we're excited to see how our depth continues to help us in the postseason.
Sabrina, could you just speak about the inspiration behind the Mercurial Sabrina threes? I'm sorry if I said that wrong. And with it being Fan Appreciation Night, could you just talk about your appreciation for the fans, please?
Yeah, the shoes, Sam Kerr has a cleat that is the exact same colorway, so it's been a pretty cool collaboration to be able to rep, like, her shoe on the basketball court while she does on the field, and number 20. So I just felt like it was right, but I feel like those are one of my favorites. Like, just the colors, they stand out, they're beautiful, and super excited to rep them. Fan Appreciation Night, I mean, it was amazing. Like, I never take for granted not being able to play here, and you know, every time I'm not and I'm out, especially these like last few games, like it hurts. Like, I love being able to play in front of this crowd who supported me from my rookie season through all the highs and lows, and you know, it's kind of like what you do it for. You show up, you play, you see a lot of kids, they come up, they run, they hug you. Like, it's kind of why we play the game of basketball, and why I play is to continue to give back to the next generation, and being able to do that here in Brooklyn and see how the fans have just grown and supported us. I mean, it means the world. We wouldn't have won a championship without them. We wouldn't be in this position and have grown into this organization that we have without our fans.
Speaking of that, I know you had your foundation's clinic yesterday. I just wanted to know how that went and what you got out of it and what you thought the young people got out of it.
Yeah, I mean, always trying to find time to be able to give back in the community, and we had Dream School here. We're able to kind of have, you know, host a camp with about 50 kids to, you know, chartered buses, be able to bring them here. And then they were able to go to Foot Locker and had a $100 gift card to go buy some shoes and spoil them, and then they all came to the game. So it was really fun to just see kind of the smile on their faces. You know, obviously we're like in a busy season, but you're never too busy to be able to give back to the next generation. And so for me, it was a long day, but it was a well worth, you know, all the time that I spent here to be able to just kind of pave the way for those up and coming in this area.
Thanks, Seth. Appreciate you.